From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Thursday, February 12th. It's going to be another one of those rinse and repeat days in terms of a cooler start, get a little bit warmer as the day goes on. We're going to see some snow melt yet again today. The thing is with this snow melt is it's getting nicer. The temps are warmer during the day, and that's causing a lot of wetness on the roads, and overnight it is refreezing. We had a lot of black ice and slick spots yesterday morning, so just be careful as you head out the door today. Happening today, the family of Hailey Buzbee is inviting the community to celebrate her life. Hailey's father shared the invitation on social media, welcoming the public to gather in her honor. The celebration of life services tonight at 6 at I-Town Church in Fishers. As Hailey's family prepares for the service, prosecutors have changed how they are handling the case against the suspect in her disappearance and death. Tyler Thomas, I-Team8's Tim Spears reports.
The local charges filed against Tyler Thomas in Ohio have been dismissed in favor of the federal prosecution. He had a hearing in federal court yesterday for sexually exploiting a minor and traveling interstate with the intent to engage in illicit sexual conduct. He could face a total 60 years in prison, but Thomas has not yet been charged with murder. As the prosecution plays out, neighbors and strangers alike are showing support for Hailey's family any way they can.
We feel that we lost a member of our community. She was a sweetheart.
Corey and Caden Myers are tying pink bows along Brooks School Road, creating a visible sign of support for Hailey Buzbee's family to see when they drive to I-Town Church Thursday for the 17-year-old's celebration of life.
When a member of your community is taken away under these circumstances or any circumstances, you want to try to help out in any way you possibly can.
Pink was Hailey's favorite color, now marking the mailboxes, trees, and homes throughout her Fishers neighborhood. It's where prosecutors say 39-year-old Tyler Thomas picked Hailey up, taking her to Ohio, where she was found dead.
These kind of things are actually going on, and now we've lost a bright light in our community.
Prosecuting documents claim Thomas talked to Buzbee over online game and messaging apps for more than a year. Thomas often taking the conversation to violent or sexually suggestive topics, writing on Snapchat, "I'm having very dark but stimulating thoughts. I was wondering how I would get away with it." He admitted to picking her up at her home. Police say Buzbee left a note saying she had run away and for no one to search for her.
She was a bright light to this community, and what happened to her was horrible.
Thomas led police to her remains in Wayne National Forest. Hailey's father, Bo Buzbee, thanking police on social media Wednesday, writing, "Our family is deeply grateful. Please know that as you continue to focus on justice for Hailey, the Pink Army for Hailey stands firmly behind you." The outpouring of support over Hailey's tragic death now can be seen across the community, with these bows wrapped along Fisher streets, a small gesture to show how neighbors are wrapping their arms around the Buzbee family.
We care for you. We love you. Our hearts are with you. We will continue to stand by you.
God is watching over her. God is there, and now she's an angel, and she's there for everybody. She's watching over you too.
Tim Spears for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
The school district Hailey went to is working to give families more information on keeping their kids safe from online predators. Hamilton Southeastern High School held the safety session yesterday. A local expert at the event says predators target kids and teens the most between 3 and 5 in the afternoon when they are home from school and away from parents. She also emphasizes that communication is key.
I think the community is obviously experiencing grief, anger, a lot of fear. And when that happens, we can take what we know about Hailey's case and we can use that to empower the community. We can give them the information they need so that this never happens again to another kid in this school or any school.
Experts also say it is never too late to start a conversation with a child or teen about online safety. Police in Mississippi have arrested a second teenager in connection to an alleged school shooting plot at Morristown High School. The Shelby County prosecutor says he filed charges of attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder against 17-year-old Melanie Little. Police in northern Mississippi, in the city of Corinth, took her into custody. Investigators say Little and Morristown student Alexis Pickett talked about carrying out the shooting in May. Prosecutors say they are working on bringing Little to Indiana to face the charges. Here in Indianapolis, police have arrested a fifth person in a sex trafficking investigation that led to the rescue of two young women. Police say 35-year-old Gurpreet Singh faces a preliminary charge of promotion of human sex trafficking. 4 others already face charges in the case that stems from an investigation that started in August. Investigators say a welfare check at that hotel led them to signs of trafficking as well as the alleged victim. The City County Council's Public Safety Committee is taking its work on the road in an effort to get the public involved in reducing violence. The committee met last night at the New Direction Church. Among the items on the agenda was formally approving the mayor's nomination of new IMPD Chief Tanya Terry.
In the coming months, you'll see IMPD working closely with community partners to make sure our young people have safe, positive opportunities during spring break and throughout the summer. This work cannot be done by IMPD alone. It must be a shared responsibility, and it will take all of us.
The full council is set to take a final vote on the chief's appointment at its next meeting on March 2nd. The Hamilton County Coroner's Office is asking the public for help identifying male remains found at serial killer Herb Baumeister's estate. The office says that they have identified the victim's deceased father, but they do not know who his mother is, and that's why they cannot identify the remains. Forensic investigators believe the victim was the son of Jerome Clarence Jerry Harvey. If you know who that person is, you are asked to call the coroner at 317-770-4415. It is day 12 in the search for Savannah Guthrie's missing mother in Arizona. Investigators are scouring for clues near Nancy Guthrie's home. Reed Binion reports the search for clues in her disappearance have not turned up much so far.
It's horrible. It brings the community together. I know Savannah has a lot of support there in Tucson.
Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona speaking about the heartbreaking and baffling story playing out in his home state. The search for today's show host Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, now in its 12th day. Kelly urging the public to continue helping.
Anybody who has any information to please call. Don't assume that it's not helpful.
On Wednesday, day 11 of the search, FBI agents scoured the roads and rugged desert terrain surrounding Nancy Guthrie's Tucson home. A reporter from the New York Post witnessed agents pick up what appeared to be a dark glove off the side of the road about 1.5 miles from Guthrie's home.
It had just been discarded on the side of the road. We just happened to be on the road when those agents pulled over and saw that they were looking at something.
It's not clear if authorities believe it's the same glove worn by the person seen in doorbell camera footage from outside Guthrie's front door taken the night she disappeared. That video, released by the FBI, showed a masked, armed person with a backpack. Also Wednesday, TMZ reported it received another emailed letter, this time from someone claiming to know who Guthrie's kidnapper is.
They said if they want to get the name of the individual who is involved in this kidnapping, give us a Bitcoin through this address.
I'm Reed Binion for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
Indiana Fever will have a big presence on the U.S. women's national team at next month's World Cup qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico. USA Basketball announced yesterday that Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston will be in the roster. Fever head coach Stephanie White will also be an assistant coach for the national team. The U.S. will play the tournament even though it's already qualified for September's World Cup in Berlin by winning last year's FIBA Women's AmeriCup tournament. The American Meteor Society says more than 90 people reported seeing a meteor across several states, including here in central Indiana on Tuesday. We have some video on wishtv.com right now that you can look at. It's from a person that lives in Indianapolis, Candy Green. In it, you can see a fireball in the sky behind the man. People who saw it say that it only appeared for a few seconds around 11:30 Tuesday night. We have another view of it on wishtv.com from Mark Loggins. In that one, you can see the Mount Comfort area. The meteor lights up before it disappears. It's really cool. The American Meteor Society says that people in Illinois, Kentucky, Ohio, Wisconsin, and Indiana all reported seeing it. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on Wish TV and wishtv.com.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.